Hello everyone, it's Becky here from Ivy's Corner, and I am really excited to be starting a little series here where I'm going to be tangling along with Inktober Tangles 2025. So if you're not familiar with Inktober, essentially the premise of it is it was created in about 2009 by a chap who came up with the idea of prompts every day of the month of October for 31 days. So these prompts were just words or things that would give people a bit of a spark to prompt them to create, essentially, and give people kind of a springboard to create. And whatever their medium was or their methodology, they would go out there and create something to do with that word or that theme for the day. And these themes are generally one-word things that are, maybe items or feelings or just words in the English language that might spark some ideas. So as an example, day one of official Inktober 2025 is the word moustache. So you can imagine that lots of people would come up with lots of different ideas and create art around that. Really, it's all just around bringing together artists with a common theme across the art world, across the globe. And so the thing with Inktober is that obviously these prompts are all kind of words or items or, actual kind of things. And within the Zentangle method, obviously being a Zentangle artist myself, Zentangle is very non-representational. So we don't generally draw or create things that look like other things specifically. And you might be inspired by certain things, but generally each of the patterns are non-representational. And so for that reason, one of the lovely people in the Zentangle community, Stephanie Jennifer, CZT, has taken it upon herself to create an Inktober Tangles PDF every year. And I'm going to link to that PDF for 2025 in the description below so that you can follow along too. So thank you to Stephanie for all your hard work in putting together Inktober Tangles 2025. I'm going to be following along with all of Stephanie's suggestions for the tangles in the next 31 days. And I hope that these videos will be helpful. I'm going to tangle along and explain what I'm doing and talk through each of the patterns. And then I'm also going to be working on a larger project as well. So I'll show you in a second what I'm going to be doing. Now, for the last few years, personally, I've worked on smaller scale projects. So done one little tile or in a notebook or something. I've tangled one of the tangles per day for 31 days. And then I've also worked alongside that on a larger piece. And I'm going to link in the description here, I'll link to both of my blog posts from the last 2 years where I've followed along with Inktober. So if you're interested or you want some inspiration, you can have a little look there and see what I've done in the past. But for now, I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown of what I'm going to be doing for Inktober 2025 or Inktober Tangles 2025. So here is my desk, and in front of me I have this lovely little handmade journal. And this was given to me by Sonali Shah when she was visiting the UK earlier this year for an event, and she brought these lovely handmade little journals along for each of the participants, and it was such a kind gift. And I've been thinking of what I could use it for and decided that Inktober would be perfect. So the paper is really, really soft and it's handmade, and I actually just have noticed that the fibres are quite soft and coming up from this paper, so just need to be mindful of that when I'm tangling. But I'm also going to be doing one tangle per day in my lovely little notebook across the 31 days. I'm going to use various microns, probably the 05 or maybe a PN. And I've got my Zentangle pencil, the General's layout pencil here, and then a tortillon as well. So those are my materials that I will be tangling along with each day. I'm also going to be working on a larger piece, and this year I've decided to work on a kind of a grey toned opus tile. This isn't an official opus tile, this is just a self-cut grey paper, but it is the same size as an opus tile. So I'll be tangling along on a larger piece with all the different tangles from Stephanie's suggested PDF on this lovely opus tile. I have yet to decide exactly the materials I'll be using, but I think I would like to use some colour on here. You can see that the tone here is a grey rather than a white. This is a white piece of paper, and so the grey will offer me the opportunity to add highlights as well as shading. So I'm excited about that, and I'll keep you updated with how I'm doing with that. But I'm going to be posting videos on Instagram and obviously here on YouTube and YouTube Shorts and all of the other social media. So do follow along and like and subscribe to my channel, and you can see what I'm up to every day. You can also use the hashtag Ivy's Corner to show me what you've been up to, as well as the hashtag for Inktober Tangles as well. And I just really look forward to seeing what you're tangling, and don't forget to share it with me. I'll see you tomorrow for day 1.